Hello, and welcome to the latest video from Oakleigh Watches. This week we are looking at two watches that we have in stock at the moment. We generally tend to do these things with pieces that we have in stock because it gives us something to show you, and also it kind of puts our money where our mouth is. So this week the question is, the Rolex Yacht-Master 42, do we buy white gold or do we buy titanium? What's the difference? How do they compare? I've got two Rolex Yachtmaster 42s to show you today. The white gold and the titanium. These are very, very similar watches. They're the same style, the same design, very, very different in certain features. And there's a price implication as well that might surprise you. Firstly, let's just have a look at a little bit of history of the Rolex Yachtmaster. The first Rolex Yachtmaster model was introduced to the range in 1992, and it was only available in full yellow gold case, yellow gold bezel, yellow gold bracelet. So it was definitely a stake in the ground for Rolex as saying, this is a sporty watch, but it's definitely luxury as well. That theme has carried on throughout the range. Most of the Yachtmaster models that you see will be made of steel, but they have a platinum bezel. So they're kind of sporty, but they've got that luxury dress side to them as well. That's very much the theme. Whereas you might find the Submariner or the Explorer 2 is very much a tool watch, albeit with a high price ticket and one you wouldn't want to bang around too much, but it's a tool watch. The Yachtmaster is sportied because it's based around yachting and that kind of lifestyle, but it is also, without a doubt, a luxury watch. Initially, the first Rolex Yachtmaster 42 that was released onto the market was this. This is the Rolex 226659 Yachtmaster in white gold on an Oysterflex strap with a white gold deployment clasp. It's hefty, very substantial. The combination of the white gold case with the black ceramic bezel insert and the rubber Oysterflex strap gives a balance between the tool watch, sporty watch side and still that definite luxury leaning. The other one I have to show you today is this. This is the RLX 226627 Yachtmaster 42, and it's made of titanium and it's on a titanium bracelet. So this gives you definitely the more of a tool watch, more of a sporty feel. Both of these watches house the caliber 3235, which is one of the latest highly accurate Rolex movements. And with this titanium case and the titanium bracelet, it is remarkably light. Titanium is known for its strength to weight ratio, so it is still a very hard wearing metal, but the difference in weight between these two watches is significant. On its bracelet, the titanium watch weighs about 100 grams. On its Oysterflex strap, the white gold one weighs 150 grams. So despite the fact that this is a full metal watch on a full metal bracelet and this one's on rubber, this one still weighs 50% more than this. You can really feel the difference when you hold these two things in your hand, and it definitely makes a difference to the experience of the wear. Titanium is also a relatively hard metal when compared to 18 karat gold, and it's well known for its corrosion resistance. Not that either of these two are probably going to spend a great deal of time in salt water, but if they did, the titanium one is certainly equipped to hold up to that and not corrode. So, two very different watches. On the one hand, we have the luxury aesthetic. On the other hand, we have more of a tool watch aesthetic. One is a lot heavier than the other. The Oysterflex strap on this is perhaps more suited to some people. The titanium bracelet more suited to others. The question of investment value usually raises its head whenever we're looking at a luxury watch, particularly a Rolex luxury watch. So, from an investment perspective, which of these is better and which costs more? Well, that really depends. When we look at the titanium watch, the retail price of this watch is £13,450. Now, we all know that's kind of a theoretical number because you can't just walk into your AD and buy one of these because they haven't got any. Somebody told me today that apparently the number of these watches that have been sold in the UK so far is still in 2 digits. They haven't sold 100 of them in the UK. So they're really scarce. You can't just walk in and buy one. As a consequence, this one is in stock. It's an unworn watch. It's utterly perfect. We price our watches very competitively in the market, and this will be on our website at £19,450. That means that a realistic pre-owned price for this titanium Rolex Yacht-Master 42 is £6,000 or 44% over the theoretical retail price. How does that compare to the white gold? This is the white gold version. It's undoubtedly more luxurious, and when you have it on your wrist, you definitely know that you're wearing a really serious luxury watch. If you could walk into an AD today and buy this watch, it would be £31,750. This one I have in my hand is a pre-owned watch. It's in beautiful condition. It's being worn. There are a couple of little handling marks, maybe the odd little desk dive mark on the clasp, but to all intents and purposes, it looks like it's been worn for a few days in its life. This white gold Rolex Yachtmaster 42 will be on our website at £21,750 or 31% under list price. So if we're looking at a price comparison and value for money, this white gold watch is £2,300 more than this titanium watch. This one is £10,000 under list. This one is £6,000 over list. So, from an investment and value for money perspective, surprisingly, you have to look at the white gold watch. But which is the right Yachtmaster 42 for you? Well, you would choose the titanium if you want the more tool watch, sporty look throughout. If you like the lighter weight, if you like a bracelet rather than a strap, go for the titanium. If you like a more luxury feel, if you like the heft and the weight of it, if you like the Oysterflex and you want to get better value for money, you would go for the white gold. The choice is up to you. I know which one I would go for, but then I love a bit of white gold. I hope you've enjoyed that. I hope it's been informative, helpful. If so, please like, please subscribe, please share. We'll continue to bring more content and we'll have a new video for you next week. Thank you.